Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm coming from a jog and I'm like, I have not made a video in a long time. And I just lack the mojo. Like I lost my flow. I don't know what to talk about anymore. I feel like I've either talked about it already or I don't know. So if you guys want me to talk about something or you have questions that I haven't covered, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Thumbs it up if that's what you want me to talk about, and I will definitely get to those videos. I definitely want to push out more videos by next month because that will be my 2-year anniversary month, so I do want to get back into vlogging. But please, can y'all give me some ideas of what y'all want to hear? But anywho, my friend actually gave me this idea, one of my grammar school friends. And she said to me, why the heck did you lose weight? Like in shock and didn't get it. And was like, you always, had high self-esteem. You never complained about being fat. You always was like, I'm the bomb biggity. Why the heck are you skinny? And I thought that was pretty funny because I get asked that question a lot. And I never understood, like, why do I need a reason to want to be healthy? But I get what they're saying, like, I never really made it an issue, my weight. So why did I go on this journey? So I wanted to come and talk to you guys about that. My reasons for losing weight. Mind you, there shouldn't be one. But I did have something that sparked in me to make me go on this journey. So in 2010, let me back up some. I have always been overweight. Okay. I've always been fat. I went from chubby, I skipped thick and went straight to fat from like being a kid all the way up to young adulthood. So that's pretty much all I knew. So I kind of had to learn to love myself early on. My grandma made sure she instilled that into me as a young kid because, I would get picked on like, oh my God, you're fat and this and that. And I go crying all week like, everybody hate me. I'm fat, blah, blah, blah. I'm ugly. My grandma was like, girl, you better get it together. You better love you as is because if you won't love you, nobody will. So she, taught me how to love myself. So I pretty much had high self-esteem after that. And I embraced my bigness. Like, yeah, you can call me fat, but I'm big and sexy though. You couldn't tell me nothing in my heavier days. Like, I just made sure that I kept myself up. I wasn't one of those big girls walking around with just baggy clothes and walking with my hair down. No, my hair was up. And like my friend said, psh, 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 I'm the bomb biggity or whatever. So I really never attempted to lose weight because no one in my family is really skinny as far as the females. Like they all either they're thick or chubby. I was pretty much the only fat one. And I'm sorry if the word fat offends people, but I'm just explaining the difference, like thick and, I was big. So, I have always been a bigger one. In grammar school, in high school, and in college, I have always been the fattest one in class, the biggest one in class, because I know this word is offending people. I've always been the biggest one in class. I would have to sit at the tables because I couldn't fit in the desk. So it was just something I just accepted, you guys. I pretty much accepted it. And the doctors would tell me like, Ruth, your weight is really getting out of hand. You're putting yourself in danger. And then you will hear it, but then on your way home, you driving past Burger King and they got that 2 for $4 sign up and you thinking about that extra cheese and mayo. So you like, okay, well, I get it, but I don't get it right now. So I was kind of in denial, and I felt like, well, I'm big and sexy, so I don't have low self-esteem, so why I gotta lose weight? So in 2010, I had to go back. Now I'm going back to where I was. In 2010, in December, my aunt passed away. And this wasn't just any aunt, this was a really close aunt of mine. Like, we always either lived together right down in the next apartment building or right across the street. Like, we were really close. That was my mom's baby sister. So they pretty much forced me and my cousin to celebrate birthdays together because we are a day and some change apart. So we had to always share the same birthday cake. And as we got older, we just did it naturally on our own. We celebrated our birthdays together because we were like sisters. So when she passed away, it was a shock to the whole family. This was like that aunt, that cool aunt that, like, you couldn't say the F-A-R-T word. You couldn't even spell it out. Like, you would get yelled at, and it would just be so funny as a kid. Like, you had to say pass gas or pass the wind. It was just like, she was so unique. You couldn't replace an aunt like that. So when she passed away, and it was so quick, you guys. She found out she had stage 4 cancer in July, and she was gone in December. So it was like we never really had a chance to say goodbye. It was just like, it scared all of us. I once felt invisible to death, but having death happen so close to me and to someone I loved so much, like, really scared me. That was my aha moment. That was when I finally realized that the way I'm feeling right now, I do not want my nephews to be feeling this way. And I need to do something about it. Like, here I am killing my own self because I don't want to put the fork down, because I want to just sit down and watch reality TV when my own life is a wreck. You know what I mean? So that was my moment, you guys. And I went to the doctor. We all went and got checked up. And the things that was wrong with me, I had sleep apnea. You guys, it was so freaking bad. I would fall asleep in the most random places. My favorite place, like real talk, was the toilet, and I mastered it like a science. Like, normally when you fall asleep on the toilet, I don't know if any of y'all fallen asleep on the toilet and you like stumble over and you like, whoa, I accidentally fell asleep. No, y'all, I will sit perfectly. There's nothing on the side of me, and I can go to sleep for like hours on the toilet. I would go to sleep in Cheers, movie theaters. I'd be hanging out at my friend's house, and I just doze off. And they'd be like, girl, you sleep? I'm like, no, I ain't sleep. No. Boo, you snoring. I think you just was asleep. And it was really embarrassing, but I had a hard time falling asleep because laying down, I was suffocating in my own fat. So whenever I would get in a sitting position, it felt so comfortable that I just wanted to go to sleep. So I would just go to sleep at random places, and I found out I had sleep apnea. I would have the most terrible back pains. They would be so bad that I would have to call off work for like a week, and I would just stay in bed like crying. It would just be these sharp pains going through my back. My feet would get extremely swollen that sister girl had to sometimes buy a size 12 and a half so my feet can just fit in a shoe. What else? I had whacked periods or menstrual cycles. I will get it sometimes 2 times in a month, twice in a month, twice in a week. Okay, that don't make sense. But you guys get what I'm saying. I will get my period whenever my period wanted to come. And it was just really whacked out. And so when my doctor was telling me all these things, that you're pre-diabetic, you need to lose the weight, for the first time ever, after finally hearing the doctor say it to me, it stuck and I got it. And I was like, okay, because I would listen to the doctor. Because a lot of times I felt like he blamed everything that was wrong with me because I was fat. That's what I felt like. Okay, I hit myself in the hand with a hammer and my finger hurt because I hit it with a hammer. I go to the doctor. it's because you're fat that your hand is hurting. No, it's not. So that's an exaggeration. But you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I always felt that everything was wrong with me because I was overweight, which it turned out to be that was the reason, because as soon as I started losing weight, all of those issues are gone. So, you know what I mean? I guess I was in denial about my weight. So, or about the health, and it was related to my weight. So pretty much, you guys, that is my story. That's why I decided to lose this weight. It had a lot to do with something very traumatic happening to me that made me realize if I don't do something about myself, I'm gonna die. And that is pretty extreme, you know. So when people be like, dang girl, where do you get your drive from? Why are you so motivated? Because for me, my weight loss journey was like life and death. And I felt that there's nowhere in this world that I'm going out because I did it to myself, because I refused to stop eating. And how mad my niece and nephews will be because I just wouldn't get up, you know. So they are the core of my motivation, because I guess my aunt motivated me, and now I'm motivated by them because I'm their aunt. So, you know, when people look at me and when people ask me like, oh, I'm doing just as good as you, I work out like you, I don't know, I can't stick to it, our motivations are not the same. You know, what drives me and what will push me may not push you. So it's so important to find your own reasons as to why you're embarking on this journey, and what's going to keep your fire burning every time you want to quit. Like now, my motivation is not so much health because I've gotten healthy. It's more, I just want a flatter stomach and I just want to look good. That's some Shanti, right? But seriously, like, those are my motivations. And to other people, they like, that's vain, or, you know, it should only be about being healthy. No, because it's whatever gets me to press play on my DVDs. It's whatever is going to get me to make healthier food choices. At the end of the day, to keep me motivated. So yes, my motivation started out because of something traumatic, but now it's just, I just want to finish out my journey. I want to feel good in my skin again like I used to before when I was heavier. And I'm like, dang, like, where did I get that confidence from? Like, can I get some of her back, you know? So I'm trying to learn to love this new me, and I'm doing a lot better, but I had a really hard time accepting the new me. I did a lot of self-sabotage and all of that because I couldn't wrap my head around me being small, you know. And it's now like, look, now I just want to look good. I want to freaking work out in a sports bra and some little booty shorts like all these other chicks too. That's my motivation. So anywho, you guys, this was a very long video, but I hope you guys stayed to the end and watched it. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.